It's streaming right now. Boy, I tell y'all. And every time you think you done seen it all, you done been through it all.
What's that song? Do we almost have it all? That's not.
Nigga, I swear. And it's so crazy. I was watching Fresh and Fit, and Myron was like, I've been through so much. That's why I can take it. I'm like, nigga, I don't know about taking it. I mean, granted, there's a lot of things you could take, but there's just some things, nigga, where you just be like, ow.
Right.
Ow.
You're like, damn.
Ouch. That's painful. All right. Get ready for some comedy.
Bastards All Day, Bad Waves is a radio show based in reality, and the views and opinions of on-the-air personalities do not represent Q4 Radio and are solely for entertainment purposes. You see, this broadcast includes bastards with adult language, bastards with adult themes, and bastards with partial nudity. Listener discretion is advised. Pete motherfucking. So if you're a bitch nigga with ass delicacies looming in your crusty head from dangling participles and real shit, call the show directly or turn the channel. You.
On the people. She used to tell me she ain't understand, now she a fan. Yeah, 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 yeah. She used to tell me she ain't understand, now she a fan. Yeah, 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 yeah. Used to be a fantasy to me, now she a fan of me. Now she a fan of me, now she a fan of me. Used to be a fantasy to me, now she a fan of me. She a fan of me, she a fan of me. Is you lost? You used to think that I was, but now you're here where I am. Is you lost? Or is this moment where we find ourselves presently? The gift I tried to give to you declined so irreverently. Your smile always tempted me, but not today and no more. I gotta stay my own course, I gotta name my own horse. In metal years was birthed with train clouds wrapped around appendages. Broke the mold and lo behold, I'm ducking every stencil since I pencil in appointments with my maladroits to shit talk. I saw you just this morning, first was happy, now I'm pissed off. You used to tell me get lost, now you asking for my dick sauce. You lucky if I let you lick balls. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. You wasn't with me skipping gym class to smoke weed and write raps and get in trouble with the teacher for not being where I'm supposed to be, shooting in the gym. She used to tell me she ain't understand, now she a fan. Yeah, 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 yeah. She used to tell me she ain't understand, now she a fan. Yeah, 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 yeah. Used to be a fantasy to me, now she a fan of me. Now she a fan of me, now she a fan of me. Used to be a fantasy to me, now she a fan of me. Funny how they always seem to come back around. Know I love to watch your booty oscillate. Nightcap every evening, it all started with an awkward date. You was hard to get, but I know we both had our parts to play. $1,000 dress, you made a mess and rip apart to play. Baby blow a tree like it's a cartridge game. Used to look at me like I was just another heart to break. Funny how that changed the first time you saw me go hard on stage. Caught you with the startled face, I became your target, babe. Window shopping opportunity. Ain't about who I am, it's about who I'm influencing. I was not born yesterday, so no, I am not new to things. I see all the snakes up in my grass where they canoodling. You wasn't with me going out to din. You wasn't with me hitting gas stations up several times a day to buy 3 separate meals, trying to justify it somehow, call it going out to eat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's 11 something on a Thursday. That means it's time for you to get your little ass up.
Beloved gang.
Put on that musty shower cap and hop in these bad waves. Now let's go around the room and see who we got in the building.
Hey, my name is Ramon, the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning.
Come on, Monet.
I say yeah,
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 cause you make me feel. Come on, come on, and I feel alright. I say yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Woo! All right. Take it easy. Whoa.
Relax.
Relax.
But you know, something I want to tell you for the end of the year.
Uh-huh.
I love you, moaning, moaning. You know I love you, moaning, moaning. You know I love you, moaning, moaning.
Hey, you.
God, that feels good. I needed that. Needed that this week. All right, let's keep this party going. I am Warren Phoenix Johnson, but the correct pronunciation of my name is the Big Bad Warren Phoenix Johnson.
You guys like that? Like this guy?
The Asiatic black man backhandling business. And speaking of some of this business, let me tell you how it's going down today. We're going to roll into our news segment, a little segment we like to call
You May Have,
because you may have heard and you may have not. Then we're going to roll into the Hakaman hookup where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs. And then we're going to roll into the ins and outs, relationship advice, where we crack open the novel of one of our love lives and realize there's just some things that I shouldn't say on radio. And then, oh my God, like this last joke. This last joke, you're going to love it. And it goes against everything that I've been trying not to do. That's all I'm going to say. Before we move any further, Ramon, tell us about your week, Daddy.
It was good. I went to a Christmas Eve party.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it wasn't a party. It was like it was a party. It was a party for them. It was
Not for you.
Not for me. Well, it was like one of my friends from the gym, or one of the gym members. Her boyfriend had his family. They had a Christmas party for them.
Yeah.
And so they were like, oh yeah, you guys can come. So I was like, I don't know. Like I don't know anybody there. But then Leia's like, well, let's go. And I was like, all right, let's go. But it was fun. I mean, it's like hanging around a bunch of people you don't know. So
I have a good time around a bunch of people I
Yeah?
don't know. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
it was all right. Like there's some like the table I was at. Well, it was like her it was Leia and two other friends of ours, which made it better. But it turned out to be like a funny night towards the end because there was like one of the girls was there and she was talking to she had a little bit to drink and she's oh yeah these guys, I'm done with American guys because American guys, they treat me bad. So I've been on these websites looking, or these apps or whatever, looking for, European guys or maybe British guys, or, because they seem to be interesting. And, and she's just talking about how she wants to meet guys. Because I travel alone all the time, when I meet people and blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, okay. So then there was this guy at the table, and he's just sitting there, and it's kind of heavy-set older dude. And we were like, so who are you? Oh, I'm her boyfriend.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Where is it? What do I need? Dude, that's crazy.
And then one of the guys at the table was like, well, not according to her.
Oh! Jesus.
You're gonna pay hell. You're gonna pay hell.
God, that is
Man,
horrible.
dude, that was like so hilarious. And then it turns out, we were like, wow, that was kind of crazy. We tell our friends, I said, oh yeah, the dude is married.
They're married?
No, the guy is married. And I guess that's like her sugar daddy or something like that. So I'm like, dang. I was like,
Set us up. Try to set us up.
I was like, man, maybe we need to go to more of these parties where we don't know anybody.
Yeah.
Get the scoop on everybody. That was pretty wild. I was like, man.
And so you guys were at a table?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Because we get to the table, like there was 2 friends of mine there I knew already, and then the girl from the gym I knew her, and then Leia was there, and then those 2 were there. So I thought they were like coworkers or something, because they all worked in the same. They worked together, and I was like, oh, this guy must work with them or something, So he was just talking, and he was taking pictures and stuff, And I'm thinking like, oh, okay, this guy works with them, so whatever. And so he got up, and that's when she was like, oh yeah, I'm American guys, I don't know, they started talking about other dudes and like how she wants to find a nice guy and blah blah. And then when he comes back, that's when we were like, so who are you?
Oh my God. These people out here, man. These people, I've been trying to tell people was out here.
Man.
Nobody, but like sometimes people do not want to listen to you when you really want to. You got to be like, hey, yo, it ain't safe out here. It's an evil world we live in.
Dude.
Okay, so many people are for the streets.
Oh man.
Like you don't even know, man. But
I was like, oh my goodness.
That's why. I mean, you sitting at a table reminds me of Sherman's wedding. When they put all the bad kids at one table.
Oh, man.
So it was all of us at this table.
Yeah.
And I remember coming back to the table and be like, damn, which one is our table? Is it all the way over there? And I just see this like puff of vapor smoke just mushrooming over where we were sitting at. And it's like, oh, yep, that's the one. Oh my God, that was some of the best seating.
Yeah, shout out to Sherman. That was an amazing wedding.
It was great. Oh man, there's this awesome video of you and I dancing, doing the Dame Dash up and down move. Yeah. Doing a shake your fist and jiggle down. Pause.
Jiggle down. Yeah.
Shake your fist and jiggle down. Oh my God. Oh my God! Now that we have made it to a pause-worthy moment, Ramon, tell them the internet crapola.
Hey, if you want to find us on Facebook, we're in the Bad Ways Remix. You can find us on Instagram under Bad Ways Comedy. You can look at us live right now on YouTube under Bad Ways Radio, or you can dial in and chat with us 312-985-7834. Once again, 312-985-7834. Maybe somebody would dial in and call today.
Well, here's the thing. I just tried to call.
It doesn't work?
Oh.
Yeah,
I just tried to call.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Sorry. Maybe all people have been trying to call.
Man.
I call every week, man.
I know one week Frank Joshua called and he was like, I don't know if that number's working. Hey, man, I wish y'all could talk some shiz Nathaniel with the Bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. For the first time today, we are going to break your law. I almost got that cue right for the video.
Okay. Chill, pimpin' down. You know, ride in the streets like a motherfucker, but I'm like Master P with the D. I got the hook up, like digging down on the ground like a push-up, and wipes like they hold special hookers. Singing that he theming like food in the pressure cooker. Glock busting on the was like it was had a gift for that. Get this shit straight before I go and do this cooker, cause it seem like money coming every time a nigga look up. I ain't playing with my money. I had this push it up. I'm headed to the top, the same place you getting took up, cause the streets ain't really for you. You should probably pick a book up. Life is chess, I slide on the same way I push my rook up. Nigga, the itch juxed up, I can't lie, it's a bad habit. Like when no homos coming, I be feeling like a jackrabbit. Fuck a hard deal, rough like a scratch pad is. I get this itch so hot, I produce steam up on my glasses. Had to ask it, nigga, is it paper or plastic? Either you gon' get that paper or get hit with this plastic. It's only 3 things I do with so much passion. It's like thugging, fucking, and rapping. I don't give a fuck, I'm good at it. I'm bragging. 223 be where that hood at. What's bragging? And if you holler where that good at, what's happening? I get you all the way together again, no capital. When it comes to the game, I put it down, no doubt. Cause I've always been a king, I wear my crown so proud. If you wanna know me, I'll show you what I'm all about. It's $1 million guaranteed that we coming out, coming out, coming out. Yeah, we coming out. It's $1 million guaranteed that I'm coming out, coming out, coming out. Yeah, we coming out. So fresh and so clean when it in the coming out. I box it in the quick shit. This ain't Chicago. $5,000 quick lick. I did it to Bopo. Couple hundred rounds up when I move with the Chapo. Again, tryna knuckle up. I knock the meat at your taco. Trapped ahead of my time. I'ma holla at Bosco. Ply pimpin' in my grind. This I get it from Roscoe. Dodge haters when I ride. Same time with the potholes. Again, barely come around. Cause they say that I'm cutthroat. Probably wanna knock me down. But they too scared to come close. Police know I'm strapped. I'm addicted to gun smoke. When the cops come, I say nothing. Just like my tongue broke. Giving snitches notoriety. You in this Columbo. You ain't never shot. You make me think that your gun broke. Kill your whole squad as if so. No, they calling it gumbo. Got my ear to the street, but I ain't no Dumbo. Still an animal though. Cause I come from the jungle. Rap's the only thing that keep me safe. So I watch my sons grow. But these niggas still hate because I'm doing it jumbo. All the dirty niggas in it, you know what niggas still gun ho. They giving fair cases now, don't give a I still gun told. I'm a grown ass man. What the fuck I'ma run for? Many straps in my house, it's like my crib is a gun store. And I'm issuing on advances. Half my guns got enhancements with extra large magazines and tripod stand kits.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Sally Green. You're listening to Bad Waves Radio with Ramon the Savage Slayer and Big Bad Warren Phoenix Johnson.
Over
blasters all day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM.
Do you know what time it is?
Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
I said I'm rolling with the homies, you ain't fucking with the crew. We feel like 92, we feel like 92. Said I'm flexing on my haters and they don't know what to do. We feel like 92, yeah. Hey, we on that new shit, we on that new way, we on that new hits, we on the new things. Oh, we don't owe you, and we don't like you. And when we come through, we bring the whole crew. I said we walk up in this like with a fucking after party. Vinegar deep, we rolling through the lobby. Down that little dip, they got that body. Had to roll up on that shawty. Getting drunk with my nigga in the 2D off the 40. Then I had to smash that little dip until the morning. Then I had to leave, the fan was calling. Already know, yeah. Hey, we on that new dish, we on that new wave. I said we feel like 92, we feel like 92. Said I'm rolling with the homies, you ain't with the crew. We feel like 92, we feel like 92. We on that new dish, we on that new wave. We on a new hits, we on a new thing. Oh, we don't owe you, and we don't like you. And when we come through, we bring the whole crew. I said we burn this home, my fucking shoulda grounded. I don't really like no stupid ass crooked copping. Marching on the hill, but we marching with a Glock. 400 years in the federal with the talking. Say the peace talk, if we aiming and we mobbing. Offended by the loot and not offended by the problem. That's looking problem, I can't breathe. I said that's looking problem, I can't breathe. I said I'm rolling with the homies, you ain't with the crew. We feel like 92, we feel like 92. Said I'm flexing on my haters and they don't know what to do. We feel like 92, we feel like 92. Said I'm rolling with the homies, you ain't with the crew. We feel like 92, we feel like 92. Said I'm flexing on my haters and they don't know what to do. We feel like 92, yeah. I said throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you came to get turned up tonight, oh let me hear you say, oh let me hear you say. I said throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you came to get turned up tonight, oh let me hear you say, oh let me hear you say. I said I'm rolling with the homies, you ain't with the crew. We feel like 92, we feel like 92. Said I'm flexing on my haters and they don't know what to do. We feel like 92. She said I'm rolling with the homies. Bonjour.
This is Frank Joshua. It's Bad Waves radio time again. You know you love them, but also, aren't they just a little bit dangerous? They're going to play you my new track, 5 minutes. Please be careful. 5 minutes can cost you a lot. Maybe it's all. It could almost be looked at as innocent. It could almost be seen as harmless and clean, and the reasons could almost be understood. So no, 5 minutes isn't a lot. 5 minutes can cost you a lot. It's a breath of your life, it's a trick of the clock. It's the difference it makes to two lives, maybe three. Can make the snap of two fingers last an eternity. 5 minutes, 5 seconds, 5 hours, 5 days turns a simple and clear into a wandering maze. So long, 5 minutes isn't a lot. 5 minutes isn't a lot. It's a second that got out of hand, a rogue in the order, a minute to waste an incredibly boring old game. times since and a million before, but it's different each time than the game was before. So no, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 seconds, 5 hours, 5 days turns the simple and clear into a wandering maze. So no. 5 minutes isn't a lot. 5 minutes isn't a lot. 5 minutes, 5 seconds, 5 hours, 5 days turns the simple and clear into a wandering maze. No, no. 5 minutes isn't a lot. Though I've said it before, you know. 5 minutes can cost you a lot.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang.
Shit.
Oh, yes.
We back on the land. Listen, Nathaniel,
To
to
you.
you. And before we move any further, I got to tell you what you just heard. We kicked our whole thing off with the beloved banger, as of course.
Beloved gang, baby.
And that is Fan by Chore Boy. It's actually one of my favorite Chore Boy songs. Or the artist formerly known as Chore Boy. You can find him on Instagram under Rigmarole.
Rigmarole.
That's literally one of my favorites. You said didn't understand. Now she a fan.
Used to be a fanatic.
Yeah, it used to be. Yeah, what is that? It used to be a fantasy, but now a fan to me.
Yeah. Used to be a fantasy, but now you're a fan of me.
Yeah, that's the type of song I like to grab my crotch to and hop. All right.
You like shake your fist and big.
No. Oh my God, I remember he was doing a show one time, and you know, we used to roll super deep back in the day, so it was a bunch of us in there, beloved gang people. And he was like, "Yo, man, it's all family in here, so I want y'all to get up, have a good time. Hell, if you got a little dance you like to do to this one, come on stage." I'm like, dude, I'm not grabbing my crotch in front of 120 people. Do I look like Michael? Like, dude, come on, brother. It ain't going down. I wanted to, though. Moving right along, we went out of that into Pimpin' coming out. And then, and by the way, it's $1 million guaranteed that he's coming out. Yes. I mean, not prison. No, he's probably still... Yeah, he's probably gonna be there for a minute, but a great song. I mean, full of lines. You can't go wrong with Pimpin' Dale.
Yeah.
You just can't. And he's also a close personal friend of mine, so shout out to them. So then we went into Sally Green and B Bravo with Deja Vu.
Deja Vu.
I can't get over you. Don't think that you want me to, no matter what I do. It's like the deja vu. Shout out to Sally Green for making some good stuff.
Yeah.
And then we went out of that into 1992, where the artist known as Boys vs. Girls started his verse off with, "We walk up in this mother effer like where's the after party?"
But you just got here.
You just got here. But you just got here. Why are you looking for the after party already? I remember telling Sean that line, and he was like, "Oh, yeah." That's how it goes. That's why it's a great song. Then we went out of that into 5 Minutes, the John Kennedy remix by Frank Joshua. Another one of my favorites. 5 minutes, 5 seconds, 5 hours, 5 days. Takes the simple and clear and turns into a wandering maze. Oh, no.
There you go.
5 minutes isn't a lot. Yeah. So shout out to Frank Joshua. That's definitely one of my favorite Frank Joshuas.
This is not this is app I have is called Quarterfy.
Okay.
And then so I guess it takes YouTube videos and then it finds out the chords of the music.
Oh, that's
so I can
tight.
play it on guitar. And I looked up some Frank Joshua ones. I'm like, oh man, I'm trying to see if I can learn some of Frank Joshua's.
Did you?
No, I not yet. I just looked it up a couple of days ago. But I thought about it. I was like, wow, that'd be cool to like learn some of Frank Joshua's songs and then like maybe one day bring my guitar and
Yeah, that would be dope.
do an acoustic version. I mean, I can't sing like him, but I can try.
Yeah, don't worry. Maybe I can sing it.
Yeah.
I can't sing like him either, but I can carry a note. So definitely let's get it cracking.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now with that being said, it is time for our new segment, which we call You May Have, because you may have heard and you may have not. Leading the way, like a comedic Eric Clapton, is our very own Ramon the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning.
Yeah.
Come on, Moaning.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Because you make me feel.
Come on. Come on. And I feel alright. I say yeah. 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 Woo. All right. Take it easy.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I mean, just for the end of the year. Just for the end of the year, had to get that off, man. Right, like so. That's why I called you this morning. Like, you are coming in, right? Just so I could say it.
Yeah.
And this.
You know I love you, moaning, moaning. You know I love you, moaning, moaning. Hey, yoo-hoo.
All right, hit us off.
All right. Well, it's Christmas, or Christmas just passed.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give some Christmas stories.
Okay.
All right. Well, on Christmas Eve, or before Christmas Eve, on Christmas Eve, a argument broke out between some siblings.
Oh no!
Because
no, this is what you start with. This evil ass story. This is what you start with. Dude, you wild. Go ahead.
Some siblings were arguing that their gifts weren't as good as the siblings' kids' gifts.
Oh my God!
And the argument got so heated that 14-year-old brother DeMarcus Cole pulled out his gun and shot his sister.
I was really hoping that this was a different story, like something I never heard of. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, dude, you crazy!
Ran out, shot his sister, and his sister was holding the baby. The argument was so heated that he said, "You know what? I'll shoot you and your 11-month-old baby." Which he proceeded to pull out his gun, shot the woman, and the other brother was so distraught about it that he came out and shot him. Shot her.
You're gonna pay in hell. You're gonna pay in hell.
See, this is the stuff I'm talking about right here.
Yep. So
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Your ass.
So
is dirty.
So you can say that the Christmas fireworks in that family was going on.
Oh my God, it sure was. It sure was. They call sometimes they call snow powder. When they had gunpowder. That was their Christmas.
Oh yeah, that was their Christmas. Their Christmas was gunpowder.
Yeah, they were shoveling that.
They were making angels in gunpowder.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were, big dog.
Yeah.
Oh my God, who's the Grinch in that family?
I know, right? Man.
Oh my God, bro.
So the young lady didn't make it, but the two other guys, they were okay. So they shot each other.
And they were just fine in order to go to jail.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what they given themselves for Christmas.
Yeah, and it's funny because like the sheriff is like, yeah, they always walk around with guns. like he knows them.
Oh yeah, those guys.
No, those guys. Yeah, they always walk around with guns. So I know.
It was only a matter of time before he was going to shoot his sister. I mean, we all knew.
We all knew it was coming.
We all knew it was coming. They all going to shoot each other.
I was like, man, they having a Christmas dinner? Oh no!
Happy Holy Days.
Happy Holy Days.
Oh my God! And I didn't even click on this. I saw this headline and I was like, hell no! Hey, no way! I'm touching that. Leave it up to you.
Oh man!
God. Go ahead.
All right. Well, let's see what's out there going on. So Christmas comes around. How long do you? So I don't know if you put a tree up or anything, but people put trees up, and
I'm supposed to this year, but
I haven't put a tree up in like I don't know how long. But people put trees up. They actually like a lot of people start decorating around like right after Thanksgiving. I've seen people do that. Like they start putting up the trees like right after Thanksgiving, and then some people. So when was it you think it's like a good time to take down the tree?
Oh man, I'm gonna be real with you. Probably day after Christmas.
Really?
Probably, because my dad used to tease people as we drove past their house with their Christmas tree still up. So that's like ingrained in me to be like, hey man, take that crap down.
I think my family, we would take it down like after New Year's.
After New Year's?
Yeah.
After New Year's, I feel like after New Year's is standard.
Yeah, right? Like,
yeah, I think everybody does after New Year's.
Yeah. So, well, a woman decided to take her Christmas tree down 3:30 in the afternoon on Christmas Day.
Shout out to her.
Right? She's like, I ain't wasting no time.
This is over.
I'm taking this down. We done.
Take this crap down.
Take this crap down. Yep. She says, she says I'm desperate to get cleaning and get it done. So 3:30 in the afternoon, it's already done. She's already she was done by 3:30, taking her tree down. So that's not. I mean, that's a little fast. But another lady. People in other articles, same thing. When you take the Christmas tree down, people say January 5th, January 6th. Well, this lady took her tree down while her kids were sleeping.
Oh my God, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah, so
there's my Christmas surprise.
Right, there's a Christmas surprise. They're gonna wake up. Oh, nothing here. All right. There's another one about that Christmas. Oh, okay. So at Christmas you get the presents, right? You put them under the tree. A lady's complaining that her mother-in-law basically went through everybody's Christmas present while they were asleep.
What?
So she basically, like, while everybody went to sleep, the mother-in-law stayed up, opened up the Christmas presents, and went through everything.
Bro, that's some craziness.
Went through everything and then tried to put it back together and put it under the tree.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. So the lady noticed that she I mean, and I'm thinking the mother-in-law probably not thinking that nobody's gonna notice, but she said she had some of the boxes professionally wrapped, and they had the bows on it and everything.
Yeah.
And then she noticed that first of all the boxes were out of place, and then they had tape all over like the boxes. I guess she tried to use the same paper and everything. To put it all back together. So Grandma knew what was in what Santa had brought out this year. I think I did that when I was a kid once.
You went through everybody's Christmas gifts.
No, I went through like mine. I remember one time. I don't even know if my mom knows this. I think I told her, but I was getting a toy, but it wasn't even wrapped yet. But it came in the mail because this is still an age when you used to order catalogs.
Yeah.
And so it came in the mail. It got shipped, and she puts them in the closet. So so I found out where it was, and I pulled it out, and I had like these little razor blades. And I opened up the package, and
How old was your little devious ass?
No, I was young enough. I've always been kind of not conniving, sneaky.
Dude, that's
not to say that I'm a sneaky person, but I've always been like under the radar, So I opened up opened them up, and I had like the masking tape where I can close it back up and stuff. And I actually played with the toy and everything.
Oh my God.
And then put it back in the box.
Oh my God, you are horrible. Dude, you bogus as hell for that. I've never done that. The closest I got to that was not being able to sleep, like waking up. And this is still when they said Santa Claus was real. And I went to my dad's room, and the door was cracked open, and I just saw all these gifts out that he was wrapping, and he was like, "Hey, don't come in here!" I was like, "Dad," he's like, "Hey, no, get out of here!" Yo, man, big up to Al Johnson, my man. All right, hit me off.
Let's see. Damn, I should have read this story.
Okay, get on with it.
Right. I'll go to another story. If somebody, a woman gets revenge on something. Her husband bought her a selfish gift, and so she got revenge. But I can't remember what it was, so I'm not gonna read it now. All right. Well, telltale signs that your partner is cheating. Telltale. Well, it's a Christmas story. It's a Christmas story. Telltale things that
that's funny.
That your partner is cheating at this Christmas. Partners are acting guilty when they don't usually. Snapping faster than they normally would, so getting upset more. Suddenly being very protective of their phone, such as taking it to the shower with them. Unexplained changes in their schedule, getting defensive when you ask them questions. So if that checks you off in your box, then your partner is probably cheating.
Oh my God, that is so funny. That is so funny.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see. Here's another one. So here, this is not a Christmas story, but a couple have been married. This is crazy because I'm looking at they've been married for 30 years. And 30 years. And the wife decided to become a personal trainer. So she got into real good shape. And she's in personal training. And so she brought up this suggestion because her husband, apparently he didn't get in shape and he suffers from erectile dysfunction.
Oh boy.
Poor guy. And so her solution was, would it be possible if I can have sex with one of my clients that I train? Because the girl has her needs.
We'll do it live.
A girl has her needs.
And what did he say to this?
Well, he didn't say. It's like one of those Dear Abby articles where he's like basically asking, what should I do?
Okay.
Dude, I'd be like, yeah, how about that?
Man, we gonna find something.
Yeah.
We gonna figure. Give me some. What's that called? Horny goat weed.
Yeah, get some horny goat weed, or
I don't know if that actually works, but you know what I'm saying.
Tie it to a stick.
Do something.
Keep it straight,
bro. I'm gonna do something, especially if you've been married for 30 years.
Right, 30 years. So I'm thinking like, that's what he said, 30 years. I'm like thinking, man, this is probably like I don't know when they got married, but they didn't see her age either. But this has got to be like a 60-year-old woman. Let's say 50.
Yeah.
And
this is about to be too much of a reveal. But like when you're having sex with the same person over and over, one of the saddest things is like, oh, that person wants to sleep with somebody else.
Right.
That's so sad because it's like, wait a minute, you're my person.
Yeah.
You're the one. You've been the one.
Yeah, we the one. We figured all the things we like about each other. We got it. Down to a T now.
Yeah, you better inject all. Man, stick something in it.
Man.
To make. Oh my God.
Man.
Put something in there.
Do
something. I would hate after 30 years.
Right.
And she like, man, you know what? That your thing ain't popping no more. So we need to break up.
Yeah, and then like and I got my new profession, and I'm like, hey,
right.
You probably see these young dudes over there,
right?
All buff and sweaty, You mind if I just bang him for a little bit,
Y'all already been talking about it. Stop.
Like, right? Yeah.
Stop. All right, keep going.
So a dad issues a list for young. What do you call it? For his daughter. So he has a daughter, and if he wants to see if a young man comes along, he wants to see if this guy is son-in-law material.
Okay.
So he has a list that they must meet with qualifications they may meet if they want to talk to his daughter. If not, then they're out. First one says, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?" And I'm like, teenagers.
It's true.
Yeah.
Like you would know.
What quality do you see in my daughter that makes you think she would be a good wife?
This is for teenagers.
I guess so. Let me see. Is it a teenager? Yeah.
That's crazy. Why would he think some kid would know these answers?
I know. What are your intentions with my daughter?
Oh, God.
I'm going to tap that
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, man, I can see him writing that down.
Oh my God.
How well can you provide for a wife and family? Man, sir, I have a part-time in Aldi's. I'm a cashier.
Oh my God! How young is this kid?
Man.
Making.
Right?
Oh, he got him sounding like one of the Brady bunch. When it's time to change.
Sir, my puberty's kicking in now, so soon I'll be able to provide for your daughter.
Oh my God!
What is your history with pornography?
Oh! Oh! Oh!
No, I'm just getting warmed up.
I don't want to be asked that as a grown man.
It'd be funny if I'd be like, I worked as a fluffer for about 5 years.
Oh my God.
And Dad'd be like, oh, okay. Well,
I worked as a fluffer. Oh my God. That's some wild stuff. Keep going.
Are there any activities that you two enjoy doing together? That's probably like the
Easiest
one. Do you have a temper? With you asking me stupid questions,
I'm starting to get pissed off now.
Can you sense it? Well, here we go. How many women have you been with before my daughter? Oh man, I'd be like, well, I was a fluffer for 5 years.
Oh yeah.
It says, will you be prepared to look after my beehive when I go on holiday? What does that mean?
That would be like the one question I'd be like, what?
I'll be like, you have a beehive?
You have a beehive.
I don't know, sir. I did work as a fluffer.
God.
Yeah, I don't know what beehive. I guess that's an interesting one.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. His daughter's gonna be single for a while. She's gonna be single for a while.
Be single till she's at least 30.
Man, I tell you. It's like, unless people start lying. Porn? No, sir.
What? Pornography?
Pornography? You mean watching people having sex together? No.
Oh my God.
Let's see. What else do I have? I think that's it. I'm gonna open the scripts. I got some psychic. Oh, hey, there's a guy, but this is not even. It's not funny. I know. I spoiled it. There's a guy who showed up and says he's from He was born in 1932, and he's from the 50s, and he claimed that he saw a UFO and he tried to take pictures of it, and he showed up now in 2023.
That's almost believable.
Right?
Almost.
And he has pictures of things from that era, and he said his name, and so they looked up a lady who was from that era, who the person he said that she's still alive now, and she said, yes, my boyfriend disappeared back in 1950, and I didn't know what happened to him. So, I know, right?
Dude, it's almost believable. But you know they could lie.
Of course they're lying. Nobody's traveling through time.
Why you say it like that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Anybody traveling through time.
Yeah, so he's got. So then he said he has been to the future, and he has an older picture of him from 2050. So I don't know. They show a picture, it looks fake as hell. Oh, so he has like an actual ID from he has. I guess the guy is Polish or something. He actual ID from a Russian ID from 1950. So I don't know.
Still don't buy it.
No.
Still don't buy it. Ain't nobody traveling through time.
Ain't nobody traveling through time.
You were so upset.
If I could travel through time, I wouldn't tell anybody.
No, absolutely. I don't want that type of attention.
Yeah. Like, why would I tell somebody, hey, you know what I could do? I figured out how to rob a casino, but not everybody knowing. Where are you going tomorrow? The casino?
It's crazy. It's like, dude, why don't you think that you about to get thrown in the nut house?
Right.
Like,
I mean, come on. Like, oh, I travel the time. I'm a time traveler.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
You know what? We got a time traveling jacket for you.
Yeah. Put it on.
Put it right behind you. Wait, wrap your arms around yourself so you can be safe.
So you can be safe.
Safe and supported.
And get in this room just in case, you won't want to land too hard. It's bad for you.
That's right.
Oh,
you
man.
wouldn't land too hard. Oh, that's great. Do you have anything else?
Yeah, that's it. I wish I would have read more of that story about the gift, selfish gift.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're good.
In that case, let me hear you go.
He's on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my part of the news. Now, this is very hard-hitting news, very provocative news, very critically disclaimed news, and I don't go to any news source, no. I don't go to MSNBC. I don't go to CNN. I don't go to ABC, D, E, F, G. I go to one place and one place only, and that's WorldStarHipHop.com. WorldStar, let's get into it. Oh, my goodness. I can't wait to see what you think of these ones. Gervonta Davis is now a Muslim. And as a Muslim, he has changed his name to Abdul Wahid. And given his tumultuous run-ins with the law, I know why he do it. I couldn't help it. Moving right along.
So I also say, well, if he got convicted, they'd be that I knew why he did it.
Oh my God, he kept getting, man, you better do something. This ain't working for you, big dog.
Why'd he do that?
Why he do that? Oh my God. All right. A Delta employee threatens to remove a man from an airport. And here I thought you only had to be on a plane to have a turbulent departure.
Wait, repeat that again?
A Delta employee threatened to remove a man from an airport. And here I thought you only had to be on a plane to have a turbulent departure.
Ah.
Well, if you tossed him up, it'll be a rough landing.
Ah.
Oh, well. Had a nice start. Baby Alien is back in the news.
Uh-oh.
If you remember this gentleman. Baby Alien was on the Bang Bus. Hey, what's your relationship with porn? But Baby Alien was on the Bang Bus, and he was explaining how he's enjoying working in the adult industry. Now, if I had been there, I would have told this alien, UFOs. Oh, my God. At least for this alien, I'm as cold as ice. Here we go. It's getting close. It's getting close. A woman who's been with her man for years not only gets cheated on, but her husband marries her boyfriend completely marries somebody else different. And he did it like without her knowing, in secret. Now, this phrasing may not work with this situation, but to some degree it can. He somehow got away with secretly marrying without a hitch. Still not as good as Gervonta Davis. All right. Closing out. Documented idiocy. I'm so sorry. A woman tells her man that he's gobbling dookie meat.
Oh.
Well, I guess there's more than one person in that relationship with the pronouns her, she. Yeah! Then that'll do it for me, and that'll do it for the news. A little news segment we like to call
You May Have.
because you may have heard and you may have not. Coming up later, we'll hit you off with the How Come On Hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs. But before all of that, we're going to hook your ass up with some of this music, specifically something for your New Year's parties. Ramon, hit him with the end of that crapola.
If you want to find us on Facebook, we're under Bad Waves Remix. You can find us on Instagram under Bad Waves Comedy. You can watch us live right now on YouTube under Bad Waves Radio. Or you can try to dial in, but it doesn't work. The number is 312-985-7834. Once again, 312-985-7834. Assalamu alaikum, my brother.
Salaikum wa salam. Talk. You wish you could talk some shit, Nathaniel, with the Bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Once again, we are going to break your law.
Start talking back to me, I know you're there. So sending a messenger signal or something to show me you care. I'm Dorothy waiting the tornado taking me, I don't know where. Oh, I sit in the back of the plane as they tell me the rules of the game. Now drink up your soda and sit there real pretty, I will make a trade. Oh, 1 pound of flesh, no you won't need the rest, we'll get more for you made. Now watch as your body and face disappear, oh it's gonna be great. So come and find me in the Hollywood junkyard. Be a star. You come and find me with my eyes like diamonds. They say I'm gonna go far. They're telling me everything that I could want, but I don't think it's true. I start to twitch at the thought of the plans that can make them anew. They're giving you everything that you can want, and it's all for you. And they sell you one piece at a time till your body will start turning blue. So come and find me in the Hollywood junkyard. I'm gonna be a star. No, you come and find me with my eyes like diamonds. They say I'm gonna go far. Come and find me in the Hollywood junkyard.
What's up, fam? It's your girl Crystal Poppin', and I'm here chillin' with the Bastards at Bad Waves on Q4.org.
Yeah. Yeah. Poppin'. I come from nothing, I turn into something. I step on the stage and I set it on fire. KP is talking, so bitch keep it walking. I'm popping everything from bubbles to ties. How did shit come from the border, jump into the game and start taking it over? Yeah, I want revenge. I was alone and just hustled and realized I don't need no friends, but I need some twins. I need some business shit in front of the lens and the bright colored thoughts sitting top of my Benz. 5 blunts in rotation, this living room twisted. I'm wasted, I'm gone off the hint. My side
pride of the nation, amazing. This new generation is waiting, they hoping and praying. I'm staying in Texas. We sipping, we shining, we swinging. We sipping, we shining, we swinging. We sipping, we shining, we swinging. We sippin', we shining, we swinging. I'm staying in Texas. We sippin', we shining, we swinging.
I stay in the H. Throwing my fingers right up in your face. Burning down bridges and tearing down gates. This ice on my body gon' give him the shakes. Check my state. You can go walk for a mile and still be inside of my gate. I'm never on break. When I dip off in that candy, it look like I'm swerving the lake. You know I grew up on Thugger and Paul. Knocking down pictures right off of the wall. I hear what you're saying, and now that you're saying it, I just won't send you right off to the law. La Máquina, baby, you know who involved. Two of the dopest that you ever saw. It's Gaza and Capital K, and you know when I link up with Pizzle, we leave them in all.
We sippin', we shining, we swinging. We sippin', we shining, we swinging. We sippin', we shining, we swinging. I'm staying in Texas. We sippin', we shining, we swinging.
Hey, this is Chicago producer Brad Kemp, but that's to you. And you're listening to Bad Waves on Q4radio.org.
Pop, we dropping bodies. It's a stick up, yo punk ass. And before we stick your punk ass up with the next segment, Ramon, got to tell you what you just heard.
All right, we started a nice little block off with the Bobby Lee's Hollywood Junkies.
Junkyard.
Yes. Is what?
It says Junkies?
Yeah.
Whoops.
Hollywood Junkyard.
Yep.
Yes, I'm gonna be a star.
Come to find me with my eyes like diamonds. They said I'm gonna go far. God bless the Bobby Lees. I hope they stay together. I hope Jason Momoa keeps them together.
That'd be cool.
Because that apparently that's what he's gonna try to do.
That'd be awesome.
But we'll see.
Aquaman, where are you?
Straight up. You know he know how to keep it wet.
Oh.
All right, keep it going.
Speaking of wet, followed by Crystal Poppin and GT Garza was swanging.
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 We sipping, we shining, we swanging.
Swanging.
Swanging. Keep it going.
Then we went to Brad Kemp. Daddy? Featuring Marissa Cuniff. Like This.
And that is off the album On the Floor.
On the Floor. We did a
Thirsty Thursday.
Thirsty Thursday with that.
Yeah. We have not done one since Anthony Danza.
Yeah.
We'll do one.
Yeah, we got something for the new year.
Yeah, we'll do one. We'll do one. All right, let's keep this party going with the Hakaman hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs. And whoops, wow, what just opened up here? Great. Whoa. You know, and I promised myself I was not gonna make any mistakes today.
Oh.
And here we go.
That's the first one you did.
Yeah.
Promise yourself not to make any mistakes.
That was the first mistake. All right. Wait, what the hell?
I put people on, understand? Streets was happy. Everybody could eat.
Now, these shout-outs and salutes aren't just for baby aliens who think they're an extra-sexual. Who are they for?
Now, these salutes and these shout-outs and salutes aren't just for those dads giving their 50-year-old daughter's virgin, 50-year-old virgin daughter boyfriend third degree.
Who? Word to Gary Oldman. Honorable mention to Wood Harris. And with today's shout out and salute is our very own comedic 50-year-old virgin. That is Ramon, the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning. Come on, Moaning. I said no.
All right. All right. So today's shout out goes to the year 2023. So I figure we go over a couple of things that happened in 2023. So kind of shout out, salute to back in January, Pope Benedict the 16th died. I'm not laughing at he died.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. We already know what type of person you are.
The doomsday clock advances in January. That's in January. In February, Tom Brady retires again. And the Kaharamas earthquake happened. NBA record was broken by LeBron James.
I was gonna say, you got any happy news?
Yeah, NBA record was broken. In March, Taylor Swift Eras Tour took off. Yep, she generated more than $1 billion. Trump was charged. Good news. No news. In April, SpaceX took off with a rocket and landed it back again on Earth. Harry Belafonte died. Hollywood strikes. The most populous country was announced as India. Man.
You're really knocking them out the park here, aren't you, bud?
I was looking for like some cool stuff, but nothing cool showed up. It was like all these stupid stories, like politics and stuff. New vaccine. Tina Turner died. Cormac McCarthy. I don't know who that is.
You probably can't tell, but I'm going through some personal things, and you're not helping my mood.
Tina Turner dies. Titan submarine implodes. Oppenheimer and Barbie is released. That should up your mood.
Sure does help my mood.
Twitter is up your mood.
Oppenheimer and Barbie.
Oppenheimer and Barbie.
First of all, I saw Oppenheimer. That's a sad-ass movie. And Barbie, I refused.
I have a joke about Oppenheimer. I went to go see it at one of these theaters, the 4D theaters. You know, it's like you can experience the whole thing.
Yeah.
Have you been to one of those theaters?
Yes.
And I went to go see Oppenheimer, and now I have radiation points.
It's not bad, actually. Not bad.
Yeah. Women's World Cup team, Spain wins. Maui wildfires. Look, has nothing cool happened?
Nope.
Right?
You learned a lesson from Jonathan Majors.
Oh, Jonathan Majors was blamed.
Yeah.
That happened in 2023.
You learned the valuable lesson, didn't you?
Yeah. No messing up.
Boy, you better. I don't know, man. I guess you can't have your property back, and you better run faster.
You better train.
Oh my God, that brother, it's so crazy. Oh, Woos. When Ramon said Woos is in the chat for those of us that doesn't watch our stupid YouTube, which is most of you. When Ramon said Oppenheimer, it sounded like he said, what is his word? Oppenheimer? Upper Heiny?
Upper Heiny.
Upper Heiny. Okay, keep going.
That's it. Beyonce's film came out December 1st. I know that I couldn't find a list of cool things that happened. Like Loki came back on.
Yeah, and look. I will say I enjoy that show. I do.
I haven't watched it yet.
Okay, I do. But like that second season did have some things that I didn't like.
Okay.
Yeah, like get to the point.
Oh, it's
like just get to the point.
I feel like now movies do that now, or movies or shows do that. Like they come out with a bang, and then the second season or the third season is like dragging you along, and then you stay there because you saw the first season and you know what could happen. So you don't want to miss anything, and that's why you stick around and you watch these other two seasons that suck.
Did you ever watch The Sopranos at all?
Yeah.
Like season 2 of Sopranos, when that came out, it was like, damn, they topped it.
Right.
And then season 3 came out, I was like, oh my God, they keep doing it.
Yeah.
Season 4, I mean, like, I'm not gonna say every season that came out was better than the last, because season 3 is my favorite. But it was just like, wow, this is really smart. Like, this is really good stuff.
Yeah.
That they're doing. Like they understood their formula and just ran with it.
Yeah.
I feel like shows now take their formula and flush it and be like, we can do something way different.
Yeah.
That's not why I tuned in.
Yeah.
I tuned in to see more of that crap that you did.
I think
the first time.
what it is they sell it like the first season is like we sold something to you and you bought it and you're like, oh, this is the greatest thing. And then now it's like, all right, well, we need to fill out. Because they usually maybe they get a contract for like 5 seasons.
Yeah.
And we got to fill this out to keep these people, And I'm like, why can't you just keep making it?
Yeah.
Kill somebody off, every season or do something that's gonna be like, oh man, this is crazy,
Do something.
Yeah. And I think it's like I don't want to see anybody walking through the forest the whole episode.
And it's crazy because I'm talking trash and I want to write this series. And one of my biggest fears is like, because, you do a Bible. Right. You do the Bible and it, kind of tells you what that season is about.
Right.
And I wrote the Bible for the season and I was like, well, damn, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to top that. I'm talking all this trash. It's like, oh, I don't. And then I'm trying to work on another one. And it's the same issue that I have where it's like, well, what are you going to explore now?
Yeah.
Like you kind of did.
I think like once you get through it, something will show up. Like you can develop somebody else's story, that's somebody who would catch on and be like, all right, I want to see more of this person. So then.
Yeah. Thanks. You just gave me a great idea.
Yeah. Or you can do like True Detective, just kill everybody off and then do another scene.
With a whole different people.
A whole different people.
So now I'm not even watching the same show I was watching.
You're like, all right, Happy Days is coming on. Who are these Russian people?
Oh my God, bro. And I loved the first season of True Detective too.
Yeah, it was really good.
Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
Stop saying stupid stuff like you could smell a psychosphere. And Woody Harrelson was like, I could smell a psychosphere. A psychosphere, I could smell it. All right, is that all we got for this?
Yeah. I mean, I thought I was trying to look for some better stuff that happened. What do you remember of 2023 that stood out to you?
That stood out to me? That mattered? Wasn't there a war?
Yeah, that was the Ukraine. The Hamas war that just came out.
Yeah, there was that war, and then there was another war.
A lot of people died.
Oh my God. Oh my god.
Oh man. Well, yeah, I think 2023 was somewhat good because we didn't have to wear a stupid mask anymore. But that was ended like 2022, right? Or I can't remember when they stopped telling people.
Yeah, I think it's 2022 because I remember going to Vegas before we couldn't wear masks.
Yeah.
And being on a plane and somebody pulled their mask down and the dude was like, "Oh my god!"
Land the plane! Land this plane!
Oh my god! And I remember thinking to myself, "Why are you going to Las Vegas?
Yeah.
If you go,
Man.
dog, if you scared of that,
Yeah.
the streets are flooded," and they were.
Man.
Everybody was outside. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was a little nervous.
Like you didn't even have to wear a mask in Vegas, did you?
A lot. There was like places you didn't have to.
Yeah.
But like that's what made me nervous. I think it was like the Super Bowl or something. I was there.
Oh dang.
And we were piled in this one. I mean, it was a big space.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of people, and it was more people than I had been around since the whole thing was going down.
Man.
And this is right before I had got my vaccine, and I was like, "Oh, this is so irresponsible."
Oh man.
And I didn't catch anything.
There you go.
No.
I showed you. That's why I say like the mask. Like, I mean, I think it serves some type of protection, but I don't think it was protecting you as much as they said it was.
I don't know because the way I caught COVID was the most mysterious. I was dating someone at the time, and we had spent the weekend together. It was like approaching Christmas, you know what I mean? You know, we were doing like holiday stuff, drinking hot cocoa, and then sleeping over each other's house. I was over her house, and it turned. I ended up getting sick, and then when I went to her, I was like, "Hey, baby, I'm sorry. I think I gave you COVID." And her mom lived there too. I was like, "Get your mom checked too." And they came back and they was like, "Nah, we good."
Oh.
And I was like, "What? Do it again. Do it again."
That's crazy, right? Like people who get like Leia had COVID, and I don't think I've ever had COVID.
That's wild.
I think I may have had it before it got here, like before it was like known as COVID.
Yeah.
Because like Leia got sick, really bad for like almost a month, and I think I got like a little. I didn't even get like cold or anything, but my like lymph nodes were like on fire. Like I would bend over, like tie my shoe, and my back would like feel like it was like burning. But I didn't even stop me. Like I would go out running and stuff, and
I had like 3 days of night sweats.
Yeah.
And that was probably the worst of it. You know, sneezing, coughing, and then I had like 3 days of night sweats, to which I spent like five of the whole quarantine days getting tossed up.
I mean, it was nothing else to do.
I was out. I was like just boom, 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 knocking it back and eating soup and stuff, like trying to like feed myself stuff.
Right.
But I would always have like some type of adult beverage. And I remember thinking like, God, this is so unfair. Like people are going through hell with this COVID.
Yeah.
And I'm just binge watching stuff, and drinking all my favorite booze and eating all my favorite food, just getting delivery.
Right.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad of a time.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. Actually, we had like a core group of friends that only saw each other and then so we hung out at this park by my house and tossing it up every day and
oh man, my pod
Taco Tuesdays.
My pod was off the hook. Grant Johnson, Conrad, Bart. Oh my God! Then
Nice.
It was Cheryl and Jim down the street. Everybody who I named was getting down with some type of food or substance.
Ah, nice.
Oh my goodness! And it was great because I was able to line it up with my workouts because gyms had opened back up. So all I did was work out and party.
Yeah, that's basically what we did.
Yeah, just worked out and party during the quarantine. Now, don't get it twisted. I was insanely depressed because my life was taken away in a blink of an eye.
Yeah.
But, like, in the same token, that's what I did to make myself feel better.
Yeah.
We are getting so far off the subject.
Well, it's 2023. We're like way off the subject.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, to 2023, we say salute.
Salute. 2023. Well, that'll do it for the Hakaman hookup when we salute. That was a long.
I forgot we were doing the Hakaman.
That's crazy. So that'll do it for the Hakaman Hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs.
I put people on, understand? Streets was happy. Everybody could eat.
Now these shout outs and salutes aren't just for the actors who should have ran faster and I don't know, and maybe not cheat. Who are they for?
Now these shout outs and salutes aren't just for those radio hosts who get off subject.
Dude, that was so bad. This was such a good broadcast until then. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, that was it.
Who? Word to Gary Oldman. Honorable mention to Wood Harris. When we come back, we're going to go into the ins and outs, relationship advice. Do we have questions from the Turtle Club?
I got a couple.
Okay, because I don't see anything in there from Sean. So Sean normally is chiming in by now with something crazy. But, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Abandon us. But yes, we're going to go into the ins and outs, relationship advice. So we crack open the novel of one of our love lives and realize that sometimes the only thing you can do is say sorry. But before all of that, we're going to get into some of this music. Ramon, tell me into that crapola.
Hey, if you want to find us on Facebook, we're in the Bad Waves Remix. You can find us on Instagram under Bad Waves Comedy. You can watch us live right now on YouTube under Bad Waves Radio. And you can check out old archives on YouTube also. So don't think you can just watch us live right now. Don't dial in because it doesn't work. So
we wish you could talk some shiz, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio, that's q4.org. Once again, we're going to get the blinky up.
I love the Lexus. Man, favorite piece of
brand new. You're like the first person to get in here. You know, I never even drove before till now. You know, I'm just, you know, for the first time.
You were giving me the eye, like you wanna be on my side, How about we hang tonight, night. Was driving in my ride, You were on the passenger side, We were trying to just get by.
How many guys you know Mac you down in the dealership? Now you know and understand who you dealing with. I'm the difference, filet mignon, tuna fish. From the city of Bernie Mac, now who you with? Your vibe's nice like Sunday picnics. It's something in my heart. On the radio, you got me feeling it like Dennis and Filament. Lady got me loose on a tangent. You from the islands, you in the Miss Trinidad pageant. She laughs as I put it in park. We trade numbers for late night sports in the dark.
You were giving me the eye, like you wanna be on my side, How about we hang tonight, night.
Funny how life go, like a commercial for Geico. Flow progressive, no Al Bundy methods, but a modern family. Far from perfect, but closest. Motive of hands on shoulders. At a glass table with my heart on a coaster. She unlocked the door like Sonny told up. Rolling up the hill, felt like a roller coaster. Can we be fans of each other and exchange posters? I dial it back like, did you just call? She shows me the features and how much this costs. I was later signing the papers, driving off the lot with you.
Was driving in my ride, You were on the passenger side, We were trying to just get by.
Just get by.
everyone, I'm Kaki from Udaipur, India, and you are about to hear one of my songs right here on Bed Waves, only on Q4 Radio.
When the time's gonna come, you'll see this just will seem a little too sweet. You'll see you're too little half will bleed. Then you'll come to me, come to me, come to me. When the time's gonna come, you'll see this just will seem a little too sweet. You'll see you're too little half will bleed. Then you'll come to me, come to me, come to me. You with your full vibration, but you lack the desire you see. Now I do wanna try. When the devil's gonna break you free, you see, you will think of me. You see, you do little half will bleed. Then you come to me, come to me, come to me. When the time's gonna come, you'll see this just will seem a little too sweet. You'll see you too little half will bleed. Then you'll come to me, come to me, come to me. When the time's gonna come, you'll see this just will seem a little too sweet. You'll see you too little half will bleed. Then you'll come to me, come to me, come to me. You see the truth of you. Time's gonna make this
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
La música de Harry Potter.
If you ain't up on things, itchy mobbing in the slang and beloved's the gang. And before we move any further, Ramona and I got to tell you what you heard. We kicked the romance block off with Pugs Adams, featuring Aquas. God, every time I try to
know,
say
right?
that name. With Test Drive. What a jam, boy.
Yeah.
Boy, MR and the singer on it. You were driving in my ride, yeah. You were on the passenger side, yeah. You were trying to spend tonight, yeah. like that brother was feeling it that day.
Yeah.
He really was. What do we hear next?
We went into Hemadanji, a.k.a.
The Cocky Singer.
Would Come to Me.
Oh, my goodness. Talk about another good one.
Yeah.
Like, talk about feeling it. When the time's gonna come too sweet, just be a little too sweet, just be, then my heart will be, well, yeah, come to me, come to me, come to me. Now, a New Year's show would not be complete without a trip to Le Butcher. Sing, 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 sing. That's right, Cocky. we told your song "Come to Me" to come to us.
Yes.
So that we could toss it in the air and slice it dicey like Ginsu warriors.
My knives stay sharp.
They do. Cut it up and pop it into your mouth.
Pause.
Big pause. All right. What do we got over there, Ramon? Anything from the Turtle Club? You said
oh, yeah. So we're into ins and out relationship questions.
Uh-huh.
All right. Let's see. We're starting off with, is there anything you like to change about your sex life?
Oh, what a great question. You first.
Well, let's see. I don't know. What will we change? My sex life is perfect.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Answered like a married man.
Yeah, right. My sex life is perfect. When I was back in the day, I would say in my single life, I would say probably I would change it to be like more adventurous, you know.
What do you mean, like having sex in a car outside of your old apartment or something?
Well, I did that.
You did?
Am I outside my old apartment?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in the car, I guess. That's anybody.
That's cool.
Yeah. In a closet. Behind the bar.
Oh my God.
All right, I should be saying all that. But yeah, I think sometimes you have partners that were probably not as adventurous or like
yeah.
But once you get married, I think that's probably the best one you have because that's that person you were with and
And we were talking about this earlier.
Yeah, like why change anything, or why go try something else when you have that person there to satisfy each other sexual needs. There you go.
Nice. Me, I would and is this currently?
No, I guess it could be anytime because I'm not gonna say currently because I'm pretty happy, but also like in my past I would say like certain things that would change in other relationships, but you can say whatever you want.
How nasty! I'm thinking like what I would change in my sex life. But it's virtually impossible to do.
Stop the cuddling at the end.
No, not that. Gotta watch what you say here.
I know.
I would give more of it. I would want more.
Okay.
Cause I've been dumped before for being too horny.
Oh really?
Yeah. I don't know if you remember this particular person, but she was the one that I used to date right before the one that was for 3 years.
Okay. I don't remember.
I was going to say her name. But
no, I don't remember.
Well, we had her sex drive wasn't like mine.
Okay.
So when it was time to like, I don't know, you do one, you want to do another.
Right.
And she was like, I don't want to do another. And we got into like a not an argument, but like it was this discussion about what's wrong with me. And I was like, what? Why is something got to be wrong
right,
with
what's
me?
wrong with me?
I'm attracted to you. You're attracted to me. Why we can't just get another one of these in?
Right.
And she was just like, look, if you don't understand that I a lot of nights just want one. I'm like, who says that? You just want one orgasm?
Right.
Like, why wouldn't you want to get another one? Why wouldn't you want two? Like I was so confused. I'm not saying let's screw all night into the morning.
Right.
But I can do it. But no, what I'm saying is like, if your partner, especially if it's a man who's not suffering from erectile dysfunction,
right,
wants to at least get two in,
right,
and y'all in a relationship, so why not just be like, all right. And again, I get it. There's a whole number of reasons, but her specific reason was something's wrong with me.
Right.
And my sex drive is a problem. And then she was like, and if you don't understand that you have a problem,
right,
it's over.
Did she do anything that she liked? You know, like not even sexual. Let's say like, 'cause sometimes like people say like, oh, you know, well, what's your problem? You know, you have a sex, you know, whatever, and then they're like downing 2 gallons of ice cream every day. And you're like, well, nobody says anything when you downing. You got to down 2 of them.
Well, my a new meaning to one and done. That's true. Well, my there was a thing she didn't like, or that she liked that was sexual that I didn't, but I would do it.
Right.
I'd hook her up, but
yeah,
this is not my thing.
Yeah, that's because we were men. I think that's
why.
No, you know, like men would be like, all right, let's
right.
do it. So you know, that's what you like. Then all right, let's do it.
Fine, to appease you, to make you happy.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't into that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you off mic, but like, and it's not anything too crazy.
Right.
A lot of women like this.
Right.
A lot of men like doing this. I just don't. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, let's keep going.
That was okay. I was about to read the same question. What are you not willing to compromise in your relationship?
You go ahead. You first.
I can't think of anything right now, but I think I don't know. I would say like something that I like doing that I don't think, like I'm not okay. Like say working out, like I'm not gonna compromise that in a relationship. Like somebody's, oh, you work out too much. You always at the gym, or you always running or doing something. You know, you always at MMA. You know, whatever. It's like, why don't you spend some more time with me? Like I'm not gonna like change that because I like that's what makes me keep going. You know, like that gives me like energy, and that keeps me healthy, keeps me, you know. So it's like stuff like that. I'm not gonna compromise on that. Like.
Yeah, stuff like that puts me in a good mood.
Yeah, stuff that.
And if it doesn't put me in a good mood, I swear I still feel a little better to have while doing it, and to at least to have done it.
Right.
You know, like yesterday, I did not want to go work out, and I felt tired as all get out. You know, but when there were points in it when I was doing it, I was like, okay, yeah, let's go. But like I swear I didn't want to do it. But like, yeah, there's just something magical about working out.
Stuff like that. Like,
so I wouldn't compromise that either.
I remember that I was dating this girl, and she bought me a guitar, and so this is like probably when I was learning how to play guitar, and I would I would say, oh, I learned, I want to play some songs for you. I was like, show you what I learned, and she was always like, no, put it down, spend time with me, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, what did you buy me the guitar for? Like, I can't even want me to play it because you want me to sit down next to you. And it was like all the time. And one time I got upset because I'm like, you know, I practiced this song for, you know, so you can hear it the whole, you know, and then you just like, no. So I was kind of it's not compromise, but it was like, all right, I'll do that. And I'll put it down. But it made me upset because it was like,
yeah,
you know,
why buy the guitar?
Why'd you get this and be all like, oh, I got you this gift and you're gonna love it, and every time I pick it up you get mad.
Something I won't compromise, and I just thought about it because I thought about that 3-year thing. I won't compromise like violence. You don't hit me.
Yeah.
Don't hit me. And because there's some young ladies who are like, you a man, you could take it, bam,
right,
bong. It's like, bro, don't hit me.
Right.
Because I would never hit you.
Yeah.
I don't. That's a thing that bothers me about some relationships where it's like, hey, that thing I would never do to you, and I know you would never want me to do to you.
Don't do it to me.
Don't do it to me.
Yeah.
Don't do it to me. Like, let's have equal footing and let's be partners.
Right.
Because there are some women who just wouldn't, like, regardless of how much you together or how long you're together, it's always like not a power struggle, but it's like okay, no, those are your rules, these are my rules.
Right.
No, let's have same rules.
Yeah.
So if I would never do that to you, I would rather you never do that to me.
Right.
Yeah, like that's a thing where it's like, that's the type of stuff that like will hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Not into that.
Yeah. All right. That's did you steal? Do you still use
what?
Somebody. No, I'm reading the question. She said, Did you still use condoms after you're married? But
did you?
No, I guess I could do. I guess the question would be, would you still use condoms after you're married? I say no. I mean, if you don't want to get if you're not trying to have a baby right away, but I would say no.
Bro, if I'm in a relationship and we've been together for a hot minute, I would, and it doesn't. That minute don't got to be that hot, but yeah, like if I wouldn't. And I've been in a couple relationships, and we didn't like we could start there or whatever, what have you, but it always ends up going to a place where it's like, all right, I trust you. I trust you not to give me something, or I trust you not to bust up in me. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So
yeah, I think I when I was in like if I had relationships, I would use condom because I didn't want to like have a mishap, you know. First of all, I don't want to catch anything, but I think you start trusting a person. But I think it was more of like I don't want to have, like I don't want to have like a kid or something like that by accident. So I'd rather be safe than like that, because that's probably the most reason I did. But then when you get married, it's like, well, we're married, so if we do, we already, I know you're not going anywhere, I'm not going anywhere, or you know. So I think for me that was like different in a sense, but. That's the only reason. It wasn't like I said, I understand, like you said, like trust, like once you get to a point where trust, but for me it was like, nah.
Yeah, because that was my thing is like, I have to trust you to not come back with something.
Yeah.
I mean, like you have to trust me to not come back with something more than likely.
Right.
But I think depending on what caliber of person you dating, and I'm not saying that anyone's socioeconomic status speaks to their level of health. What I'm saying is if you have this understanding and this trust, like, okay, you're not gonna shoot some craziness up in me.
Right.
Okay, great. Well, I'm not gonna set your cock on fire. Can you say cock?
I don't know. Burning chickens. Burning chickens.
Burning chickens is what we're talking about. Kentucky Fried Idiot.
Kentucky Fried Idiot.
Oh my God.
Louisiana hot.
Louisiana hot. Louisiana hot. Jesus Christ. All right, what else you got?
All right. If you had one wish for your relationship, if you had one wish for your relationship this year, what would that be? What would it be?
You?
I don't know.
You don't know?
One wish for that relationship, I would say more economically prosperous.
Economically prosperous. Economically prosperous.
Yeah.
One wish, if and I'm not saying I'm in a relationship, and I'm not saying I'm not.
Right.
All I'm just saying that one wish would be to appreciate each other, to really trust and appreciate each other.
Yeah.
Because it sounds so simple.
Yeah.
But like, I've dated so many people where it was like, that's the issue.
Right.
The trust is not popping, and the appreciation is garbage.
Right.
And that's one issue I would love to, like, if I like I said, if I was in a relationship, or if was going to be in a relationship, because I'm not disclosing anything to these people, but like it would be that would be like, man, can we just like, be partners?
Yeah.
Like, Jesus, why does it have to be a pushback?
Yeah.
And then somebody looked at like Boo Boo the Fool and don't know why. I dated somebody one time, told me, I'm tired of apologizing to you. Well, stop doing the stuff you're doing.
Right.
Because it's stuff I would never do.
Yeah.
And you would never accept it. So why are you doing it to me and think I'm supposed to accept it?
Right.
We're supposed to be together in this.
Yeah.
Crazy. All right.
Let's see. What differences between you and your partner drive you nuts?
Who is sending this? Who? No, don't tell me who. I don't want to judge anybody.
No.
So what differences?
What difference between me and my partner drives me nuts? But see, I think what it drives me nuts, but we're married, and so then I have to compromise. Is that I'm super organized, and she's not.
Okay.
So I think that kind of like sometimes like, wow, why can't just be a little more organized, you know? But then it's like, that's when I guess when the compromise comes in, where you're like, all right, well, but then I can say it too, like I'll say, hey, you know, maybe you should try this to be a little, you know, and then sometimes it works, you know, but I think that's probably one of the things that I would say, like, man, if anything I can change, would be that. But then it probably wouldn't be the same, you know. So that's where I think we're compromising. And I think like when at least with marriage, it comes to a point where the good things outweigh the you would say bad things,
right?
You know, like where that's part of that person that you like. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not perfect, you know. Like if they were perfect, then I'm imperfect, so why would I be with that person? You know, why would they be with me? You know. So I think like in marriage, or no, not necessarily in marriage, but like a good relationship would be like when you're with the person that even their messiness is a part of them that you like, you know, it attracts you to them. You would want it to change because you're like, man, you know, but then it's like, but if that changed, would you still, you know, would it still be the same, or would you like that person the same, you know?
So you talking about accepting people's flaws?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people have a hard time with doing that.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that's why a lot of things don't work. A lot of marriages or a lot of relationships don't work because we're not realistic with the flaws that other people have. You know, and the thing is, like, you have to look at sometimes, like, I have flaws also, and what are they accepting that I'm doing? You know, sometimes they might not say it, but it might be things that we do or I do that pisses her off. You know, and probably doesn't say much about it, you know, and so I think relationships will work better if we say, all right, well, we're not perfect, but I think not to the extent where it's like ridiculous, you know, like
where they just
disappear and everything, you know, or doing stuff that's inconsiderate. I would say. Yeah. Let me say disappearing, but like, you know, being inconsiderate.
No, I understand. I get it.
Yeah.
So a thing that I used to always want to change in a relationship was unconditional care. Like what you just said, like really hit the needle on the head. Where it's reciprocal.
Yeah.
Unconditional care. You know, I had somebody tell me, she was like, this is the same person who said, she was like, I don't like that thing, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, but wait, you did this X, Y, and Z. And I did what? Not come over one night? It's a true story. And not come over one night, and this is what you want to break up over?
Right.
And she was like, yeah, this is why I want to break up over, because I don't take that. I don't tolerate that. I said, but wait, I give you unconditional care.
Right.
And I can't have it back? Don't you know that woman looked me right in the face and said, that's you. I don't love like that.
Dang.
I don't care like that.
But she's probably gonna be alone for a long time.
Bro, it was one of these like conversations where she was like, now I like to taste the dirt. Like, it was one of those conversations where I was like, bro, what? Because, you know, the person I'm talking about, you know who they are, and you know what they did. And it was some stuff. It was some series of stuff.
Right.
And I still got past it. I still was like, all right. You know what I mean? People have flaws, issues, blah, 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 X, Y, Z. But this one night, I did not come over. And that was her argument. because I didn't come over one single solitary night.
Man.
So you know there was something else.
Oh yeah.
To it.
She was right. That was her ticket out.
Yeah. That one night. Get your ass out of here. What a horrible way to break up with somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was trash.
It's trash. I think I think one of the most important things, and we go about in our relationship segment, I think a good relationship needs honesty.
Mm-hmm.
And I think honesty would bring openness, to be open and to be honest, and to be forgiving,
Yeah.
because like we're not, like I said, none of us are perfect. And then if I'm perfect, then why am I wasting my time with you?
Yeah.
Like if I thought myself I was a perfect person, and I have no wrong, then why am I wasting my time with somebody who's causing these things to irritate me?
Yeah.
So I think once you if you're looking for a good relationship, then you have to start off with those things. And if that person that you're trying to be in a relationship with doesn't give you those same things, then it's probably not going to last. Because you're not gonna. They're either selfish in some type of way, like you said. Like she's like, not me. Well, sorry. Well, I don't know who you're gonna find, but like everybody has, flaws, and nobody's gonna do everything that you like. If you don't want to deal with, there's a what's that love chest down the street? You can go get by yourself.
What's a love chest?
The sex store.
Oh, where you can go hook yourself up.
Yeah, you can buy a 10-inch.
Oh God. Oh my God.
A 10-inch satisfier that won't complain. Always be there when you need it. Yeah. And you can talk to it if you want to.
Oh my God. And then you can cuddle with it.
Yeah, you can cuddle with it. You can cuddle with it right after too. He's not gonna run away.
You can pretend like he's telling you jokes to make you laugh. You can take it to dinner.
Right, you can take it to dinner.
Sit that puppy right across the table from you.
You can dress him how you want.
You can dress him how you want.
You're like, you got something on you.
Can you imagine how people would look at you walking into the bar?
You're like, table for two? You're like,
oh
what
my
the?
God. Table for two. Oh, that's hilarious. Do they have anything else?
That's it.
That's all they got?
Yeah. I saw this question online, but I don't know. It's kind of it reminds me of one of Sean's questions.
Okay.
It says, why would any man who has any sense get married when all he'll get is 100% responsibility, 0 authority when the laws, the government, and every other institution is against him? Jonathan Mayers, you want to answer that
one?
Mucking with a G here.
That's good. Jonathan Majors, you want to answer that?
Answer that one.
Can you answer that? You are married.
Well, that's like I said. Like the thing is, when you're in a relationship, you can tell where that relationship's going if you're honest with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what I've learned over the years. Like when you get in a relationship, you have to be honest. If you're honest where you can see where it's going.
Mm-hmm.
Like that this is not gonna work. Like I've been in relationships, I'm like, this is not gonna work. But I get into it anyway. And I probably shouldn't have, because I'm wasting my time and I'm wasting that person's time. We have a good time along the way, but it's not gonna work because there are too many things, too many different variables that are not gonna work. So I think that if you get into a relationship and you true about what you want and what you looking in a relationship and you find that person, then it probably won't be as bad as somebody saying if you have no sense of getting married, because not all marriages, if you get married for the wrong reasons, then you're probably gonna be screwed at the end.
It's interesting because a lot of times when I look at certain relationships, people that are married, And I see why it works. Completely get it.
Right.
And do you want to tell yourself that this isn't, I shouldn't be with somebody forever?
Right.
How, like, that's hard to do. That's like actually when you realize that Santa Claus wasn't real.
Right.
But in this case, it's a marriage. So Santa Claus is real.
Yeah.
So do you want to accept that this world is so vile and disgusting that there's no reason to try to marry somebody?
Right. Like I think it's the world is so big that there's no way that it's your circle could be that way. You know, and I think that's what happens with a lot of women and a lot of people. And I don't want to put women out, but I think that's what happens when they say, I always find the same type of dude. But it's not, no, your circle that you're in and then what your peripheral, what you're looking at is the same thing. But if you took yourself out of that comfort zone and went somewhere else, you would probably see that there is, you know, other things out there. There's other worlds out there. Like if I stay in Illinois all my life, and I'd be like, this is all the same crap, you know. But don't go to California, you know, where the weather's nice, or you know, other place, or go to Mexico, or you know, then how am I gonna know what's out there, you know? So the fact that, like you said, like you say, well, I was gonna like the world's that messed up that I'm just gonna accept and be by myself for the rest of my life because this is what's gonna happen. And it's like, well, no, that's not necessarily what's gonna happen because. I mean, if that didn't, you know, if it did, then you probably wouldn't even exist because how would you know, who would be married and have babies or whatever? I mean, not that you got to be married, but, you know.
Yeah, no, I understand. Sean Chantel's in the chat.
He said try to get his question in, but.
Yeah, and I asked him, what's your message?
What's your message?
Yeah, I heard that on an interesting YouTube video where this woman was like, my message, I want to get my message out about child abuse and STDs. So subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Oh my gosh.
And there's a brother watching it. He's like, what's your message? And he's like, see?
Tell him to text it to you. He said he couldn't get it in here.
Oh, let's see. If he's actually still watching. Sean, can you text it? Let's see if Sean will text me this.
Let me refresh mine and see if it came in.
Yeah, I don't think it's coming in. Which means he probably said something.
Right, he got flagged.
He probably said something wrong.
They didn't even let him put it in there.
What's your message?
What's your message?
So, my final, thing I want to say about marriage is that, like you said, you look at people like Jonathan Majors and you think to yourself, oh, you can't make a mistake like that as a man.
Right.
Now, I believe, and I heard somebody say this, that part of his problem was that he was, it's a PR nightmare.
Right.
And so instead of them being like, hey, he defended himself, hey, this law 38, whatever it was, because there is a law that says he could take his property back.
Right.
And then you see him visibly running out. Well, what his lawyers were trying to do was trying to keep him in a PR, keep him out of a PR nightmare.
Right.
So he couldn't say, oh, he snatched that up
Right.
about her little ass hand.
Right.
So the thing is, for situations like that, we go back to what I said. It's a non-negotiable for me. Hitting me,
right?
It's a non-negotiable because I can't even touch you.
Right.
And I saw something one time where it was like, this guy was like, "Oh, the cops came to my house because I called them after my girlfriend hit me." Oh, okay. And what happened? He said they tried to convince me not to get her arrested.
But I guarantee you that when they either Jonathan Majors or that guy, before they got when they got in that relationship, they knew what they were getting into, and they probably thought about, it's kind of weird, but something kept them there, whatever psychologically it is, kept them in that relationship. So it's not their fault, but it's not like all of a sudden, they showed up and like started slapping on him or something like that. And you're like, what? I never think you would do that. It's like the person, that person, how they are already. And then you have a chance to like probably get out. Is it back?
Oh my God! He just asked me. This question is so loaded. Oh my God! What's your message? I don't know, Sean. If I'm gonna read this, it is New Year's.
Yeah.
Do you have to be someplace?
Not right now, but I got a couple of minutes.
All right. This first question is, when dating, would you rather your girl be kidnapped, tortured, but given back to you after a ransom? That's why they didn't put your damn question.
I know.
It's a mess. Talk about something I don't know why they didn't put mine. What? You get us flagged for this crap.
Right.
For even reading this. Or going on a girls trip and gang bang and come back to you happy. Sean, there's a way to ask this stuff. So what you supposed to say? What you supposed to talk about some? I don't know why they didn't put my message up.
Right.
What? What you supposed to say? Would you rather have your girl taken away in a tumultuous way by strangers, and then you pay to get her back, or she goes on a girls trip and just gets ran and comes back to you happy? Which one would you like?
All right, so I would say, do I know that she did this happen, or she's telling me that happened?
I'm gonna assume yes.
Then probably a tumultuous way, and then I'll pay her.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's about right.
That's
right.
Although I'm gonna have to deal with the psychological part of it afterwards. Like,
do you want to deal with that psychological part, or do you want to deal with your psychological part when she come back?
Hey, you know what? I might change my mind. I think I might. If she does, then I can just break up with her. I don't have to be with her.
No, you have to stay with her.
I have to stay with her?
Yes.
Okay, well then, I'll pay the rent.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Woo! Woo!
That's a crazy question.
Yeah, that's some nonsense.
But that's like a question that you would ask, like, what's that training day when he's like, I had 2 guns? All right, pick a nut. Which nut do you want? Left one or the right one?
Oh my God! Which one do you want?
Which one do you want? So it's like, oh man.
Okay, so let's see. When dating, why do you think men cheat more than women when it's obvious women have way more options and access to cheating? Because it's easier to, because we're running out of time here.
Uh-huh.
It's easier to say that the man is doing something wrong.
Yeah, I think
it's public perception.
Yeah, it's public perception. I don't think men cheat more than women. I think women cheat more than men.
Well, yeah, because they have more access.
They have more access, and they keep their mouth shut. That's the thing. That's one thing I've learned. And I got a lot of women friends, and I've seen that, and I know that for a fact. Like, I know guys, they cheat because they're weak, And I'm not trying to speak against guys. Like the times guys cheat is that it's like if we're somewhere and the opportunity presents itself.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not often that opportunity presents itself to a guy to cheat. And it's not like I'm gonna go out and I'm at the supermarket and I'm like a girl can go to the supermarket and it's more chance that a guy's gonna come up to her and, hey baby.
I've gotten a lot of girls' phone numbers at supermarkets.
Right. Because you go up, they don't come up to you. You go up to them.
No, I'll go up to them.
Yeah,
and talk my stuff.
Exactly. So there's more chance that happening to a woman than a woman going out to a guy saying, "Hey, here's my number. Let's go hang out." And then a woman will be approached and she will not say anything.
Yeah, won't tell you.
Won't tell you. And if it's something that she I don't know if anything may be wrong in the relationship, but she'll go out and do it, and you would never know.
Never.
And her friends might know it, but they're not gonna tell you.
No.
So I think men, it's a perception, like societal perception that men are out cheating and being. But I know for a fact that women cheat more than men. I mean, and I know because I have, like I said, I grew up in a lot of my friends were like females.
Yeah.
And they told me, and I seen them do it. So it's like.
No, I know they do it because I've seen them do it, and I've seen some stuff, and And there's a thing that I know that women, like you said, have opportunity to it.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. So let's say you're a guy an okay looking guy. You got a little bit of game. And let's say the analogy is food. All right. So what's available to you as this guy? Chipotle.
Right.
You can go there and get that Chipotle all day.
Right.
Oh, you know what else is available? Popeyes.
Right.
Popeyes is throwing legs at you. But most women can go to Rana Japan, a
Right.
steakhouse. That's what they could have.
Yeah.
As far as not only caliber of dude, but
Right.
like an abundance of places.
Yeah.
They can go over to Food Life at the Water Tower.
Right.
They could go over to all the restaurants are open to them.
Right.
To us, it's only a limited amount of restaurants.
Yeah.
So that's why you see women cheat more because they nom. And now I'm about to flip it on you real quick. Flip it for real. Men get a lot of men get the word, what am I looking for? A lot of men get tunnel vision. Just like the name of this song. A lot of men get tunnel vision. What you are used to, like how many dudes do you know eat the same stuff every damn week?
Right.
That's not a woman thing. Women aren't necessarily trying to eat the same stuff every week.
Right.
A man eat the same stuff, wear the same drawers. Don't take forever to throw them nasty drawers away.
Right.
Like that's our mindset. So part of why you don't see so many men cheating is because they already have tunnel vision on what they're doing. I'm already doing a thing right now.
Right.
I don't need to do another thing. I
Right.
don't need to add to my distractions, my stress,
Right.
my maybe emotion.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just what I need to do is focus on this thing
Right.
and make money.
And like to put it on that, when you see a guy boasting about it, that's how rare it is.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because it's like, oh, hey, look, I found a nickel. I found a nickel.
Yeah.
And I got to tell everybody, somebody be like, oh, nickel, put it in their pocket and don't say nothing.
Don't say nothing.
And that's why like women,
Say anything.
they don't say nothing. And when you see these guys boasting about, I'm a player, and I'm this and that. Yeah, they may be a player, but you're boasting about it. That means that it's not that easy, or it's not
Yeah.
it's like you have some opportunities, but
You know you one and few between.
yeah, and it's
You know it.
Yeah, and it's but women, they're like, yeah. Speaking of around Japan, I took that girl to around Japan one time,
I want to go to Rana Japan.
and she ordered the most expensive thing on the menu.
What was it?
It was like surf and turf thing. It was like lobster and steak, and as I was sitting there like white knuckling my knee, 'cause I didn't have that much money,
Yeah.
But but this is the thing, like a guy, doesn't have that much options, but then an option shows up, and it's like, oh, I can't believe she's gonna go out with me.
Let's go to Rana Japan.
And where she want to go? Rana Japan. And what she ordered? The most expensive thing on the menu. Like, be humble, Hey, maybe this guy ain't got that much money, and hey, I just want to hang out with him and get to know him, But she doesn't want to get to know me. She wants to go out and get some, because you could have went anywhere, but you want to go to an expensive restaurant and you order the most expensive thing on the menu. And then the night was over. She's like, well, good night. It was great hanging out with you.
If you ever see me on a dinner date, that person's special.
Right.
Because I have not done dinner dates with unspecial people in a very, very long time. Because one night after a show, me and a young lady went to a Mexican restaurant. I did not even know they had, I think, shrimp or lobster on the menu.
They made it special for her.
I've been going to that place for years. And I will never forget, like, why?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
It's I think it was like midnight or something,
Yeah.
12:30. You really want to eat shrimp and lobster at 12:30?
They're like, but lady, we have to go to the ocean and get one.
Like, that's crazy. So people will get you on dinner dates.
Yeah.
They will stick you for your paper.
I used to bartend. I mean, I remember I was bartending, and there was like, be an attractive young lady drinking Miller Genuine Draft because she ain't got no money. And a guy walk up to her and like, can I buy you a drink? What are you drinking? Oh, I'm drinking Moet.
Right.
And they would buy it for her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are you ordering Moet? I mean, I don't care as long as the guy tips me, and I mean my sales go up. But still, like you're drinking Miller Genuine Draft.
Why would you get her?
Why
a
would you
Moet?
Why would you get a Moet? Like that dude. Like that's it. You know, unless you give him something, and then he'll probably keep buying you more. But that's it. Like this guy came in here with some good intention, and then you just like pillage and take everything. And be like, screw that, man. I ain't coming back to this lady. Like she don't want to talk to me. She just wants my money.
It's an evil world we live in. All right. Well, that'll do it for the ins and outs. Relationship advice. When we crack open the novel of one of our love lives and realize it's an evil world we live in.
But don't stay single.
That's funny. Just know it's evil outside.
It's evil out there.
It is. I remember telling you about the time. It's on my TikTok. I remember telling you about the time when old girl was like telling me how much she wants me to spend before we even met.
Oh man.
Before we even like went on our date.
Right.
And I was just like, it's an evil world we live in. It's an evil world. That's all I'm gonna say.
Listen to that. You're like, all right, okay, I gotta go to the bathroom for a second.
She wasn't that. We didn't meet. Remember?
Oh, you never. Oh yeah.
We didn't meet at the time. She was just making demands.
Man.
Now it was crazy. I was like, wow, you really crazy.
Like I believe you can.
Lloyd said it's all about the money, man.
I understand like having high standards.
Of course.
But you gotta be realistic.
Absolutely.
Like if you're talking about me spending $1,000 the first night we go out,
it's not realistic.
Then you better be like peeing champagne and pooping caviar.
Oh my God. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, you better be that goose that lay that golden egg. It's
dangerous out there. It's dangerous, brother. I'm trying to tell you. Like it's not nice.
Yeah, because if I go, I say I spend that $1,000 and we go back to your place and your place is raggedy, you know.
Bro, I went. There was this one time I met a girl after a show, and she took me back to her crib. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I was excited. I was like, "Oh man, this is popping," and I bought her some drinks or whatever. And then we went back to her house. Man, it was so dirty. There was sandwiches on the couch, Oreo cookies out of the sleeve.
Damn.
Then a whole thing of like medication because she just got out of the psych ward.
Oh.
It's an evil world we live in.
Man.
Dude, do you realize how quick I got up out of there?
Man.
I was like, okay, well, I had to make sure you got home safe. And she was like, what? I thought you were going to hang out. I got some drinks. Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Man.
I remember stepping out of that crib and that door slamming behind me and just being like, what in the hell is going on out here?
It's mean in the streets.
Man, it's mean.
Man.
And people be out here talking about some why you're not cheating? Why you don't cheat? It ain't nothing to cheat with.
Right.
You go outside, brother.
You find something good, you hold on to it like the Grim Reaper.
People don't understand. People don't get it. They really don't. All right, you got any plugs? Final thoughts?
No plugs. Just your Bring On Beer will be at the end of the month in January. But hey, it's New Year's Eve. Be careful out there. I think the older you get, you know, it's like you chill a little more. Like somebody asked me, "What are you gonna do?" I'm like, I don't know, probably just watch TV or something. Get tossed up while I watch the TV. I wish it was like I would like to DJ again, like I did that New Year's Eve. Where
that was fun.
But everything is open again, so nobody's like hanging out. Nobody's sitting at home, you know.
Yeah, I had a pretty good New Year's party that night.
Yeah, that was a fun night.
Yeah, we were eating. Oh man, and watching you DJ, dancing around. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring the pandemic. I'm be like that lady who said, "I wish my daughter had cancer so I can get in the front of the line."
Oh God.
Bring the pandemic back so I can DJ out of my room.
Please don't bring the pandemic back. Please don't bring that crap back. I am so over that pandemic.
But everything Mr. and Mrs. Smith comedy. Go to MrandMrsSmithComedy.com. You can find information about shows and information about us. If you want to book us for anything, you can do it through there. So.
All right. Buy my book. It's on my website, phoenixtown.com, PHYNIXTOWN.com. It's called Bound by Loyalty, of course. Look at stupid pictures if you don't want to buy anything. Shout out to the Fleeks group for keeping that thing running. We have a show, it's 2 shows at Comedyplex.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, comedyplex.com. Check it out.
With the
whoa.
The
Spit that out, man.
Spit that out, man. With the regular the shows like you do.
Yeah, improv.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be an improv show at 8, and then they're gonna do stand up at 10.
Oh, nice.
So,
when is that?
When?
New Year's?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a New Year's show. Yeah. I know. Intrigued?
I don't know. It's kind of far though.
Oh, I know. But don't worry. I'll make you work for your while. But yeah, we're doing a New Year's show, so I'm really excited about that.
Nice.
Because I haven't been doing a lot of shows this year. It's actually been one of my driest years ever. Give up the ghost, big dog. But yeah, it's gonna be a blast. Last time we had a show, I was wilding.
Oh, you saw me with the open bar.
Yeah, that part, but like the actual show part.
Yeah,
I was running a muck. Like you could tell like somebody was happy to be on stage. Look at me. You could tell, bro. But yeah, it should be a good show. My final thought of the year comes from one of I don't know how deep I'm gonna go with this one, but my final thought for the year, because I don't want to tell my business. What you have to understand. Oh wait, you know what? This is what I'll do. I'll just quote Razor Ramon.
Not me, the wrestler.
Yes, yes, not you. You're Moni. Razor Ramon, and I'll give a little thing before it. Pause.
Just a tip.
It's a tip. You have to understand that things, of course, won't always be roses. And often, far too often, we forget how strong we are. And what I want you to do, much like even during the pandemic, I want you to keep pushing, man. I want you to keep going, because it hurts. It can hurt really bad, the things that could happen to a person on so many levels.
Right.
Like, especially mentally and emotionally, like, it can hurt. And what you got to do is pull yourself up out of that hurt.
Yeah.
Because as Razor Ramon said, hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do. Our final song comes from Moses, from Newman Records. It's called That's Crazy. Shout out to Moses. Shout out to you. Thank you for watching this mess. Thank you, especially to you people that listen to it as well. Show y'all some love. It's been a pleasure to do this for you. Trust me, I live for this crap. So, finally, for the last time today, our last song comes from Moses. It's called That's Crazy. He'll be the one to break your love.
Crazy as it seems, you're worth waiting for. Some think it's far too late to forget how to walk. Material got me wounded, the preacher's coming round. In the book of fools, he's got me eager written and held bound. Teaspoons got me screaming, being to too many wars. It's just history repeating, nothing gained so far. These pills got me grounded, when the doctors now, we gotta stop him. Danger, danger, might not sound.
But calm, feeling it sideways. Culinary skill, my girl killing it my way. Afternoon, I'm all and above, listening all day. What happened in Paris? The planets apparent, the wiping the planets. Humanity dies for diamonds and carrots. What happened to manners? We living like cannibals, animals living forsaken, and God, we're living is odd. Which way to turn? Which way to learn? Which way concerns? I'm more discerning, ever learning. I'm feeling the cost to fight the war, to stand tall. What does it take to change and more? What does it take to feed the poor? What does it take to love your mother, love your brother, love your sister, help your father, make a change? The world can make a better day for days to come. The feeling is one. Crazy, crazy as it seems. We gotta figure it out. Baby, we learn a lesson today. I'm never loving on down. Crazy, crazy as it feels. To the ceilings of faith. Baby, we learn a lesson today. My love is stronger than hate. Crazy, crazy as it seems. We gotta figure it out. Baby, we learn a lesson today. I'm very loving on down. Crazy, crazy as it feels. To the ceilings of faith.
That song is hot. All right, it's after party time, y'all.
Yeah.
This is the part where we kiss everyone's ass. Every artist we played today, Chore Boy, Pimpin' B. Bravo, Sally Green, Boys versus Girls, Frank Joshua, the Bobby Lees, Crystal Poppin, Brad Kemp.
GT Garza.
Yeah, Crystal Poppin, GT Garza. He's dope, actually. Marissa Kneff, Pugs Adams.
And the other guy.
All the cats. I'm going to call him and ask him, how do I say that man's name? Hema Donji, a.k.a. The Cocky Singer. And Moses.
Yeah.
Every artist, thank you for rocking with us. You didn't have to. You didn't have to create a relationship with us and be our friends. Well, maybe you, Pimpindale, but but like all these people are doing great things, and we are so blessed to be able to showcase their work.
Yeah.
Because again, you didn't have to mess with us at all. I mean, the listeners, I think we do 15 to 1,800 listeners worldwide. I mean, I dated somebody who was like, that's not a lot. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Shout out.
How many people listen to you?
Yeah, right. I mean, again, it's not a gigantic platform. Our YouTube views have fallen dramatically. But yes,
that's. I mean, that's not that important, but
I mean, it's not what keeps us in here.
Yeah.
What keeps us in here is the people that listen.
Yeah.
Even though we always kiss the people that watch his ass more than the people who listen.
Yeah, I think like the YouTube is probably like a bonus for those who want to like see.
Yeah.
How it goes and be entertained.
And honestly, it's a bonus for us.
Yeah.
To be able to put on a show for a camera.
Yeah.
It's a bonus for us to be able to go back and look at archive shows and it's like putting moments in a time capsule.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't have that aspect of their life where they can. You can ask anybody I know. I love taking pictures. A good friend of ours, Edgar Blackman, was like, "Warren, you always taking pictures, cause you low key the happiest person to be wherever you are." I said, "Yes, Edgar, cause I know how it could be. I know how it has been."
Right.
So I'm appreciating every moment to the fullest extent. And I appreciate coming in here and doing this with you guys and doing this for anybody that watches this crap. That's why we do the after party, to make sure to thank you guys for clicking the shit. You didn't have to click the shit. Even if you didn't watch all of it, you didn't have to click shit. And like I alluded to earlier, I got some bad news. So this made me so happy to be able to come in here and do this.
Right.
And be like, oh, okay, just for a second, let me step out of my funk.
Yeah.
And hang out with my longtime friend, play some dope songs, and crack some ignorant jokes. Dance around and enjoy being alive.
Yeah.
Because so many people aren't alive. So many people's lives.
Or lives are hard.
Are hard.
They have real problems.
Has real problems.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Some people, argue over whose gift is doper, and then get into argument.
Shoot they while she holding her baby.
And
then get shot.
So,
and then go to jail.
So sometimes,
yeah, man, it's as the theme of the show has been. It's an evil world we live in. Evil out there, yo. Hey, there's a bunch of demons running around, man. Y'all gotta be careful. So, with that being said, thanks to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, Lloyd, Chantel, Woos,
Stephen Woosley, my man, 100 grand. All three of those are my man's 100 grand. Nice. Again, this is a wonderful thing that we get to do, and we are so appreciative that you look at this bullshit.
It's funny how it's not, we are on YouTube, and there's a little sidebar with stuff up next videos, and it says flat earthers versus scientists. Can we trust scientists?
Of course, it's the theme. It goes with our theme.
Man, evil world out there. I don't know how flat earthers can still. Anyway,
you're not gonna go. You're not gonna get them.
Not that. You have your right to believe whatever you want to believe, but it's like I could see like back in the 1400s, maybe I would think that was the case, but but like now we got satellites, we got rockets going off that show that you're actually like that's a big production to put together.
Yeah, in order to
fool somebody that the Earth is round and it's not flat like you say it is. Like, why would I? Like, if it was flat, it's flat. Like,
why would anyone?
Why would I be like, oh no, it's round?
Go through the trouble. Like, what do they get from that? I don't get. What would somebody get?
Right.
Saying that the Earth is flat.
Like the moon, I can get that. Like, say, okay, maybe we didn't go to the moon. And then
well, yeah,
and then I can make a movie and make it look like I was on the moon.
Yeah,
because I want to beat the Russians. You
want to beat the Russians. You want to show your scientific advancements.
Yeah.
Of course. Okay, that makes sense.
But
fake that.
The Earth is flat. Like what am I?
So why? And that's the thing that like just blows me. How it makes no sense.
Right.
Boats go around the world.
Yeah.
If boats didn't go around the world on a flat surface Earth, wouldn't boats fall off?
Right. Wouldn't they fall?
Earth?
Like somebody not come back?
If you take a flight around the world,
right?
Wouldn't you end up in space?
Yeah.
If it was the
right.
Earth
like
was
when
flat?
you get to the edge, you'd be like, oh, I gotta turn back around. We've gone too far.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I mean, shout out to you, flat earthers, for believing in what you want to believe in. But
I wonder, like, do they actually believe that, or did it's like, I just want to go against the grain?
I knew a flat earther.
Really?
And he believed a lot of stuff. Man. He believed in it. He was in it.
Dude, I got deep one time in those for a little bit. Like,
hell yeah!
I was working at this job, and I was in this room by myself, and so I had to like file these files, and it was like really easy to do, and it was like super easy, and I would like get there like at 8, and I'd be done with what I had to do for the day. I'd be done like at 10.
Nice.
And then so the rest of the day I would just watch YouTube
That's awesome.
And so I would go down. I went down this rabbit hole of conspiracy theories and all this. Dude, I was like for a while, like, and I was like talking about it and like, oh man, you don't know this and that, and then I was like, then I kind of broke out of it. Like, wait a minute. Like,
Sherman and I used to go back to my crib after shows and watch conspiracy videos, and it was one day, and it was all fun.
Yeah.
Fun and games. And I don't remember which one it was, but it was one day that one of them was like, we saw it on the conspiracy video.
Right.
And then it was news. Like a day or two later.
Yeah.
And him and I got so scared. We was like, okay, we got to stop. I don't want to know, man.
I think like my stuff was like, I think it's scary. It was like, my stuff was like, okay, well, some of the stuff started getting a little bizarre. Like I was like, okay, first of all, how you know?
Right. Who told you?
Right. Who told you? It's like a coach, like the Monday morning coach. Well, this coach should have did this. Like, dude, you don't even know about football, or you never even been on a football field.
Right.
How are you talking about what that coach should have did? So that was like, how do you know? First off, and then it's like, if those things were true, you think they would let you put that on YouTube?
Right.
like if it was true, like I'm gonna let some like. You telling my secrets, and I'm like, oh yeah, let's put it on YouTube. I can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Oh no, you exposed me to the whole world.
Right.
Like,
if I got the power to fake the world is round,
right,
I got the power to pull your damn video. Yeah.
So and then I think, but there was a couple of things that I saw. I remember a couple of years ago, not a couple of years ago, it was a while ago, that a rocket, some missile, came off the coast of California. And I remember sitting there watching it on the news. This is like on the news, like CNN.
Yeah.
It's like a mysterious missile is launched off the coast of California. Nobody knows who it was and where it came from. And then we got to get to the bottom of this. And then, I kid you not, an hour later, Tiger Woods gets caught cheating. And that was the big story. And that nobody talked about the rocket anymore. Yeah. And I was like, what happened to the rocket? Like, somebody just threw a missile off the coast of California. What happened to that? And I kept looking, couldn't find anything about it. I think I found one article that said something about, it was a plane, and that was like the little contrail or something like that. I was like, damn, they blew it off like that. And that was it. And then that was the end of the story. And then it was like, I was like, damn, that's crazy. So that I believe in certain things, because like you said, like you got scared when you saw it on the news, something happened. It's like, okay. Certain things are real.
Yeah, that's their thing. The misdirection. To be like, don't look over there. Don't look over here.
Right.
Yeah, that's their thing.
Like, if you see it, you're like, oh man. Because I was like, what the hell happened to that missile? Like, I thought this was gonna be the story. Like, who did it? And it's like, we'll find out. We don't know who it was shot from. It was a submarine, or how could they get this close to America? And then Tiger Woods.
Oh my God, that's hilarious to me. All right, we gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here.
So for the last time in this year,
2023,
Ramon and I are gonna say goodbye, and y'all know how we say goodbye.